beautifuls, welcome back to my channel. I'm so Pisces. It's your girl, the Empress of Light. And my light, your light, our light is inspired by darkness. Wow. Ophiuchus, you're a deep sign. I'm just already feeling your vibes. I'm excited. The darkness being religion, judgment, you know, separation. We're going to tear down these walls here in religion and just following spirit. You know, we're just following spirit. My book, I entitled it, which you all are a part of my book that I'm writing. So welcome. It's entitled My Light Was Inspired by Darkness. Because here we appreciate and we respect the darkness and the balance of dark and light, evil and good. Is religion good? Because we're not evil. We're not weird. We're not crazy. I'll tell you what we are. We are powerful. We are truth. We are light. We are the collective. Yeah, so I don't discriminate here. I'm Pisces, but as you all know, Pisces is, we have a little bit of all the signs in us, and I respect all 13 signs. So, Ophiuchus, I'm really excited because this was new for me. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about you while I pull on your energy and get into your reading. It's really exciting. So, welcome. Yeah, we all have a story. What's yours? What's the name of your book? So, yeah. Also, Spirit is I'm sorry, I'm looking down right now. Hopefully this stuff will get in me, but Spirit is remind me to journal. You know, we all have a story to tell, right? Yeah, because this is the channel where stars are born. You're going to be famous. I'm going to encourage you to spread your light, and you're going to spread your light, and you're going to remember me, and you're going to come back, and we're going to just be two happy light beings. Yeah, I'm so Pisces. But I'm not crazy. I'm not weird. Right? Okay, anyways, let's go. So, if you don't know, I've been formally introducing myself to all the signs and doing what Spirit has told me to, you know, share with people, the collective, light workers. So Ophiuchus, which is the 13th sign. Traditionally, there's 12, but I am honoring the 13th. I was born on Friday the 13th. You know, my spirit accepted it and welcomed it. And I don't think Ophiuchus, which is how it's pronounced, Ophiuchus gets enough clout. These people are born November 29th through December 17th. So it kind of throws off Scorpio and I think Sagittarius. Because they're in Cap. You know, all the signs are kind of ajar. So my dates might be different than yours. I said I was going to change my dates, but I didn't know these are two different dates. It's two different charts. So anywho, Ophiuchus, welcome. A couple things about you. It really sucks because, you know, I guess I was saying Scorpio is the elite of the collective. And I'm going to say, Ophiuchus, you are just elite. You know, like, who even knows what you are? You are so amazing. When I'm pulling into this energy, it is now 5 a.m. in the morning. So, Ophiuchus, I want to thank you because I've been, you know, I'm dark 30 on. Normally, if you watch my channel, if not, please go back. I'm up a lot at the demonic witching hour at 3 a.m. and I never knew why. So, you know, I get my readings or whatever, pray, meditate, whatever. So being up at 5 o'clock in the morning, normally I'm just barely going to sleep. But Ophiuchus, I do believe you're an early morning person. If you're an early morning Ophiuchus that is up at 5 o'clock in the morning and you're on top of your stuff, because what else did I write down? You are overthinkers. You are. Because ever since I started tapping into your energy, Ophiuchus, I'm like overthinking shit. You know, like my background, all of a sudden I want to level it and whoo, you don't even know. You don't even know. This video was supposed to start like 30 minutes ago. Really. Then I had to go in technical shit. But you guys are really overthinkers because I began to overthink. Okay, Ophiuchus, it's a Greek word. And it's actually two words combined. So meaning serpent holding. You all are actually believed to be the serpent bearer. So you know what I thought was it's really messed up, you know, and I'm going to definitely be reading for Ophiuchus. I asked Spirit, because you guys are horny. You know, when I start pulling into your energy, you're really in touch with your sensual and sexual side. It just came over me. I'm sitting here reading, my husband's asleep. You know, we keep it real here. And all of a sudden I'm sorry, and I'm trying to concentrate on your sign and learning, and I'm being distracted by this big old chocolate man over there, and you know, all these feelings. I'm just like, why? And I'm gonna go wake him up right now and you know, and on the no, it's just your sign. I'm tapping into you. So you are the elite. You horny overthinkers. No. Okay, and so some traits. It didn't really have, I've been doing likes and dislikes. So it don't really have likes and dislikes, but some traits about you. I'm going to break it down. So some good traits. That you're intense, you're curious, you're open, and you're passionate. You love to learn, and you're very intelligent. Wow. And so I also put Curious George. Didn't I? I thought I did. So, yeah, curious. Very, very inquisitive. Anyway, and so some I guess your weaknesses would be that you are jealous, and yeah, you're overthinkers, and I guess the fact that you're a serpent bearer, you bear serpents, you know, that doesn't sound too bright, but anyway, your element has not been assigned, which you haven't been assigned. You know, there's earth, air, fire, water. Those are the elements. You haven't been assigned an element, so I think that's really messed up. So here we're going to go ahead and assign you some elements. Because you are Ophiuchus, you're either, you know, they said fire because you're right there with Scorpio. So maybe you were a Scorpio and now you're going to realize you were Ophiuchus, or Sagittarius and realize you're Ophiuchus because it's somewhere in that area. Hey, what do you want to be? It's your story. So I'm going to say fire and water, you know, because I'm a water sign. So you could choose to just be a water sign like me. Why not? Just go with the flow. Free spirit. What do you want to be, Ophiuchus? Water or fire? So I'm going to leave that up to you. That's your decision. Of course, I would say water. Just saying. But yeah. Anywho, in 2016 is when all this happened. Oh my God. See, this is going to be a good reading, because when I'm having a good, and it's already 7 minutes in. Then I got to do this quick. So let me hurry up so we can get straight into the reading. Oh my God, how am I going to do this, Ophiuchus, because you're so deep. So, in 2016, there was a change made by NASA. I got this on Astrology 42. Because of the shift, tilt in the world axis. Like there was a real shift, so they made the 13 signs. So this is when all this was birthed. My personal feelings I was getting was inner strength. And was the overthinkers, because I began to overthink. So yeah, so we're going to get right off into your reading. I am currently, no disclaimer, these are oracle cards, but tarot cards on the way, Ophiuchus. So if you're going to get a tarot reading, please be watching for that. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. So real quick, I got to bring you down, focus on the cards. So, coming out the box. Along with journaling, if you could put yourself into a box, what things would you put in there? Spirit has kind of like a little treasure box. Spirit just led me to like get this little treasure box and put these little items in there. This is one of those items, you know, here on my channel. I want to welcome you in. Where here we don't look at the cup half empty. We always focus on the overflow. This represents our spiritual jewels in our crown, you know, up in the universe in heaven. This is what that represents, the overflow. Just coming out of nowhere, right? Yes. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Ophiuchus. Oh, and I'm not going to start over. Oh yeah, Ophiuchus, real quick. There is no editing on this channel, so, you know, it's just raw. I'm a real person doing real readings, you know, in my vanity, in my house. So it's not like, you know. And this is the awakening. If you do not know if something's going on with you, I do believe you're tuning into my channel. It's not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. I believe that you are the collective and that you are in this awakening. Wake up. Wake up. Do not bite the bait. We know what's going on. I'm not going to talk about the caca virus. We're not going to say the word. But wake up. Don't bite the bait. Okay? Just saying. So, yeah. If you do work with crystals or anything yourself, cards, I'm saying, hey, keep you some sanitizer in your little box. Because everything, you know, I've also studied the Torah. Everything has a physical and a spiritual meaning. So we have a spiritual cleanse as well as physical cleanse on all things, right? Yeah, currently working with the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. We're going to be doing a past, present, and future. Ophiuchus, this is your 7 days out of the darkness reading. Spirit took me in the dark, you know, now we're back in the light. Long story short. So yeah, I have a box. If you want to see that video, please go back and check that box out. It's my magic box by the lake, actually. And I shared the things that Spirit led me to put in my box. So, and what you can put in your box as well as you're on your journey. Crystals and things of that nature. This is a teaching channel, so it's not your traditional just jump into the reading. I'm explaining what I'm doing, crystals that I'm pulling on, teaching you so that you, because really all of your answers are inside of you. You already have them, but you don't know that yet. So teaching you to tap into your own journey so you can start your own journey and share your light. Okay. Gosh. Okay. Also, collective, if you're one of my subscribers, you're one of my G's, my little gangsta babies out there, you are about your business. So these are all just tools, visuals. So this represented our spiritual jewels in heaven. This represents the money down here on earth. You know, large sums of money. We have it. We don't need it. We already have it. We are taken care of. We're good. It's here. It's right here in front of us, right at our fingertips. Okay? We're not asking money to come to us. We already have it. We just need to be attentive to it and, you know, bring it to the surface. Okay? Just spread that out. Make it rain here on my channel. What's up? You know you love this money. Alrighty. Okay. So yeah. It's already 11, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like I can't even count at this point. 3 minutes late. Normally by 7 minutes. 7 being the number of completion. 7 being the number of perfection. I like to light whatever I'm going to light. Whatever I'm using at that time. But hey, Ophiuchus, you are different. You are so different. And I just love you. I'm loving this aura already. I'm excited. It's something different. We are going to honor this sign here. And I'm excited to see. Please, if you believe you're a Ophiuchus, if you've heard of it. If not, if you think you're a Scorpio or a Sagittarius and your birthday falls in this time, talk to Spirit about it. Maybe you are an Ophiuchus or maybe you could choose to be. Bitch, I'm an Ophiuchus. I don't want to be a Sagittarius no more. I don't want to be this. You have the opportunity. I'm so Pisces, I'm stuck like that. March 13th. I can't, you know, but fortunately I have all you signs in me. But you get to choose what you want to be. And I think that's amazing. So right now, to set the tone, to cleanse and everything, I'm using Dragon's Blood Sage. Oh, Lord, my honey. I'm going to get off the Dragon's Blood Sage, but I have to get to you, Sagittarius and Capricorn, and then I'm done with all the 13 signs. If you have something else in your chart, feel free to look in my other videos and see what it says on it. Okay. So, again, you want to do a spiritual cleanse and physical cleanse. Oh, my God, I'm burning myself. So, we're going to cleanse the crystals, you know. And this is just showing you, they're already cleansed because I keep myself pretty cleansed. But I do this every time I get into them. I want to keep them cleansed. The energies from the old reading or whatever. Get everything fresh and brand new, right? And then I put it in this thing. And this is also a metaphor for me. And I'm going to show you why I stick it here. And when I put it out and stuff, I put it here in the jewels. So much for that. But when I put it out in the jewels, why would you do that? Because we're rising from the ashes, right? Like a phoenix. We're rising from the ashes. Amazing. And I don't think I'm going to make it, but we're going to try. I might just have to loop it. I don't know how long it's going to be, Ophiuchus, but we can't worry about time here. I can't. I'm trying to do time and then try to not. But I'm a talker, and Spirit knew that. So the Dragon's Blood Sage is used for protection energy, removing negativity, releasing bad habits, improving mental ability, promotes healing, wisdom, also aids with grief and loss, love, healing, protection, and sexuality, okay? Before I get into the reading, I have my crystals. Please check out my video on all the crystals. I have the FYI, this quartz, clear quartz, can be used to set any intent. So if you don't have much money or whatever, you can just get this stone. This stone is a powerful stone. You can use it for any intent. I like to pick a stone for every sign when I'm pulling on them, what I get. I also use the amethyst for my third eye. So we put the quartz is used for the crown chakra. I do have a whole chakra video, is what I'm trying to say. And the crystals that I have. And with your particular sign, Ophiuchus, I already knew before I even got to this, I'm going to use the green prehenite because this was the hardest stone for me to figure out. I really had to Google and figure out what kind of stone this was. And, you know, what are you, Ophiuchus? Let's figure that out, okay? This stone, dang, where's it? I just had it. Okay. I need to take a sip of coffee. Ophiuchus. I'm pulling on. I have not gotten that Ophiuchus, so maybe I dropped it. Okay. Well, I don't have it, but I guess you're meant to go to that. You're meant to go to that channel, I guess. Oh no, I do have it. I'm lying. I'm trying to get through 15. Yeah, we got 15 more minutes. I'm probably not gonna make it under 30. I just want to be in respect to people's time. Time is precious. I don't want to be on here hours and hours just ranting and ranting. I guess in other videos, but this is your reading, and this is who you are. It's about you. Let me see. So the green Prinhanite is used. I believe it's used for the solar plexus. Look at me. I hope I remember. Look at me knowing my shit. Let me see. Yep, for the solar plexus, your self-esteem, Ophiuchus. I don't know. And you know what, Ophiuchus? When I was reading on you and getting into it, if you do believe you're Ophiuchus, you probably feel really bad because it's not really honored as a sign. You probably are a person who feels like, what is my purpose? Why am I here? You probably feel misunderstood, not appreciated. So I appreciate you. Okay, and so we're pulling on this green Prinhanite, which can also be used for the heart as well. It brings peace, joy. It relieves worry. Don't worry, Ophiuchus. And it links heart and will together. And so, and building your self-esteem, keeping your motivation, your confidence, and keeping you focused. Okay, keeping all that balance. I strongly suggest you do all 7 chakras. I do keep them cleansed, but this is for you, Ophiuchus. So, Archangel Michael, we're going to call you in, keepers of the light, ancestor spirits, guardians of the light. We're going to call you in on a past, present, and future. On behalf of Ophiuchus, what does Ophiuchus need to hear the most, you know? What is it that you would like to tell Ophiuchus regarding their past, present, and future? Archangel Michael, I ask that you would come in and cut anything that is not serving us, any evil spirits, any curses, anything attached to us. I ask that you would leave right now. Archangel, I ask that you would cut the cords of anything that is no longer serving us, giving us a new perspective on everything. So, come on, Spirit. What is it that you would have to say to Ophiuchus? I mean, I'm actually able to pronounce your stone. Uh-oh. Past. I hadn't even set the tone yet, so stuff just popping it out. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. So, who's here to set the stage? Ooh, Bridget. That's a good one. Okay, Ophiuchus. I'm believing, you know, your element is just fire, just because of what just happened. You probably pick fire. If you are watching this and you think you're an Ophiuchus, and when I said you pick water or fire, you said I'm fire. Subscribe. This reading is definitely for you. Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power already. Okay? You already have the power. So that's who's here to set the bar. Okay? And we're going to put present and wow, future. Whoa. Yep. I knew you were going to get this card. I already knew it because you're so nastier to you. You're very in tune with your sensual and sexual side. I can say that. You know, even just talking about this sign, it's like brown chicka, brown, brown. This is all I'm getting. Brown chicka. You know, like back in the old X-rated movies. XXX-rated movies. Okay, so past, present, and future. Alrighty. So past. Dang, we pulled the Master Jesus. Forgiveness. You are on a path of love right now. Forgiveness, father healing is possible at this time. So maybe there's a father out there and maybe you feel like you haven't done good in life. Forgiveness is here. Or maybe you have a son and y'all have something going on. You and your dad or you and your son. Something like that. Master Jesus is here. He represents forgiveness. Some of you may not know who Jesus is. So I'm going to explain him to you and then we'll get into the message that he has for you regarding your past. Maybe you believed in just Jesus in the past. Maybe you were really religious in your past. I know I was. Ooh, thank God that's over. Ooh, thank you, Lord. Thank the Spirit. You know, I still say Jesus and Lord. You know, that was embedded into me, but I'm so glad I've been set free. So, Master Jesus, a man who needs no introduction. Through both the gospel and the Gnostic gospels, we have to come to know Jesus as a great teacher, loving guide, and generous soul who accepts us all. Though he is the focal point of Christianity, he will respond to anyone who reaches out to him. He helps us overcome sacrificial love when we have to leave behind something in order to get what we want. He's also the light keeper we call on for support with forgiveness. He reminds us that our connection to love is the most important connection we can ever create. His twin flame is Mary Magdalene. So the extended message that he brings to you regarding your past is forgiveness is an act of self-love. You are being encouraged to know that whatever you have done to yourself or to others, the divine is not condemning you. You don't have to forget what happened. You no longer need to allow your whole story to be defined by a situation. That doesn't support your happiness. Jesus is here to bring miraculous shifts of healing to you and all of those around you, and to release from you the burden of self-loathing. He wants you to know that he sees the child of God within you. He also brings clarity and healing to any situation concerning your father, either on earth or in heaven. Wow. Dang, it's already been 20 minutes and I'm barely on your past. Okay, so yes, there's definitely forgiveness from the past. No condemnation. You have to let it go. Let it go, Ophiuchus. So that's bringing you into your present. So right now we have dual cool. Dharma is unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So you have to remember. And you know, here on my channel, I let all my subscribers know that wisdom is remembered. Most of the things that we want to know, why is these cards blurry? We already know. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's just me. Okay? So if you don't know who Dual Cool is, I'll explain him and then his message for your present. Wow, this is a powerful reading. You're going to love your future. Oh, yeah. You're going to love your future. Ophiuchus. And I'm definitely going to be doing readings for you. Now, I'm not going to be doing for readings all the time. I definitely went through all the signs. I can't do Gemini for whatever reason. And who am I to question spirit? I did it. He told me to do every spirit. That was my introduction. Now, if a Gemini wants to come to me and ask for a reading, I have no problem. But that was really hard in my spirit. And they're just different. Anywho. Dual Cool is known as the Tibetan Buddhist master. He is said to have many incarnations, including a devotee of Buddha himself, and as one of the 3 wise men who honored baby Jesus. Through his early experiences, he has learned the importance of spiritual practices and discipline, and he knows that the path we are on unfolds over time. He is now helping light workers follow their dharma, which is Sanskrit meaning the right way of living. Oh, so right now you're really trying to get right and live your life right. But you got to forgive yourself for whatever happened in the past in order to do that. It's self-love. Okay, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, Ophiuchus. All Ophiuchuses are here. Welcome here. So the message that he's bringing to you right now about your present is, when Dual Cool appears in a reading, he reminds that you are on a path. Your path is unfolding as it should. Take one step at a time and remember that your only spiritual function is just to be happy. You are a very powerful person with many lessons under your belt and a real capacity to share your wisdom with the world. Take the time to go over what you have learned recently. Recognize the strengths that has brought you and acknowledge wherever you have been courageous. Dual Cool is now working with your angel guides to help your journey unfold like a beautiful lotus flower, one petal at a time. That's beautiful for your present. For your present. And I just see all this light around you right now. Man, Jesus, powerful in your past. I mean, regardless, this is a good card for the past. That means that this is a strong spiritual background. Forgiveness is here. No for condemnation. And now we go into your future. So your future is Kernunnis, life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Man, I see likes, comments, and subscribes. If you've been thinking about a platform, yeah. And what I love about him, God, what is it? What is it? You know, this fits you, Ophiuchus. What are you? What are you? Nobody can figure that. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but you are amazing. You are unbelievable, you know? All right. If you don't know who Kernunnis is, I'm going to explain him and then his message for your future. Kernunnis, also known as a Hern, please forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. He's a Celtic stag who represents the connection to Earth. He is one of the oldest recognized Celtic gods and features on the Gunstruck Cauldron, a giant silver vessel from the Iron Age. He is the lover of the Great Mother and impregnates the land, and it would be filled with life. He can help us form a connection with animals and spirits and ancestors of our land. Okay. So yeah, and his message that he's bringing to your future is that there is a deep buildup of life force within you now and the need to channel it into action. You may have extra energy or be more alert than usual, or be aware of a sense of increased sensual sexual energy. If you've been unsure how this ties into your spiritual path, know that it can allow you to access the richness of your soul. When we are not expressing ourselves sexually or spiritually, potentially we can become tamed or muted. So if you are denying yourself the desire, ask yourself, how can I fulfill it? Ask Cornelius to help you access your sexual self, so that you can express it with integrity in a way that honors your soul. If you or your partner are trying for a child at this time, and this card appears, fertility is very possible, especially if Bridget, Cornelius' twin, his flame, is present too. Oh, hell. I didn't even think about that. So, yeah, something is definitely being birthed here. Something is definitely being birthed here. Because we did have Bridget. She was the one here. Look, that set the so you got a whole bunch of double stuff going on in your life, and definitely physically and spiritually. So physically, if you and your partner, if you're in a relationship, Ophiuchus, if you've been wanting a baby, that is definitely in your future. Congratulations, you're gonna have a baby. Spiritually, you may just be birthing something. You know, babies aren't in your future, or maybe you're like lesbian or gay and you're just not gonna have any babies, or maybe you are, you know, not saying they can. I don't know how to do this YouTube shit, y'all. I don't know. I don't want to offend nobody, but spiritually, there's something birthing as well as physically. Real baby, or something's birthing inside of you. And that's why there's this life force, and you've got to get it out. And I've been like, I can totally connect with that. I feel that, Ophiuchus. I feel that in my spirit. And this is probably the side of you that is helping me launch this channel. I'm not even gonna lie, because I've got to get it out. You know, and I'm very sensual and sexual as well. I love and I love that you're the type of sign that is open to that, very open. So yeah, you have a bomb reading. You have a bomb reading, Ophiuchus. You know, I love you. And yeah, just continue to let your light shine. If you like this reading, if it helped you, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, and just give me feedback on what you need to know, and we can always ask Spirit. I am going to do another, I'm going to be talking to you all the time. So I hope that I find an Ophiuchus. Please, Ophiuchus, if you are an Ophiuchus, you represent yourself as Ophiuchus, please say something to me, even if it's just like, hi, you know, I just want to know. You know, I just want to know. It's just so amazing to me. So, till we meet again, friends. Bye.